Thanks for clicking in today. We're going to take a look at the Dewalt DCST922P1. This is one of their brand new 14-inch string edgers that came out for this 2020 spring. It's one of 4 models they've released that are brand spanking new. If I can remember these model numbers, we've got the DCST922P1, which is this one. We'll go over all the details in a moment. There's also the DCST922B as in Bravo, which is the bare bones unit. It's just the tool itself. It does not come with any accessories like most of the other models do. The DCST922M1, that's the full kit with the 14-inch edger. Also comes with the batteries and the battery and the charger, as well as an air blower. And then lastly, the DCST925B, which is a 13-inch string trimmer, and it's just the bare bone, just the tool itself. This one, however, the DCST922P1 typically retails, at least right now, for about $199, so $200. You get the 14-inch trimmer. Also comes with a 5 amp hour battery and a charger. So if you've already got the 20-volt lithium-ion max system, you now have a second charger to use and a 5 amp hour battery. So we're gonna open up the box. Well, it's already open, but we're gonna take everything out and go over it quickly and then give it a shot out in the yard. So this is what comes in the box. At the very top is just some stuffing right there next to the cat. She's gonna help us go over the items here. But you do get the string trimmer itself. It's got the brushless motor. It's the XR system, which does mean it's a brushless motor. That's where that suffix comes from. It's the 20-volt max system. We've also got a battery charger here, the DCB115. And at the bottom of the box was this massive 5 amp hour 20-volt Dewalt battery. The reason this thing looks like it's broken in two here is because their new models actually have a hinge system right smack in the middle, or pretty close to the middle. When folded, it'll reduce the footprint by 40%. So this is perfect for fitting underneath the workbench. Maybe you can devise some kind of a rack system to hang it from the wall. But I'm going to use it just like this, folded up, because it'll go under the workbench perfectly. In addition to the batteries, charger, and the tool itself, you got the handle, which requires assembly to the edger, and the debris guard goes on with just a couple screws, I believe, but we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Also, last but not least, at the bottom of the box here is the manual and the warranty card and registration information. So we're going to go through this and get her assembled. All right, so inside this one bag, we've got the debris guard. They actually give you a hex wrench here for catching everything. That's awfully nice of them. And we're going to go ahead and take off the tape, attach the guard here, attach the handle, and take a look at some of the features. So I had no idea this was the case, but it does come preloaded with the string. So that's awesome. I went ahead and bought some anyway if you're going to get the replacement. It's the Dewalt 0.08 inch. This particular reel's 225 foot line, and it's really super easy to load. It's got an auto load system. The cat thinks she found a really cool twisty tie within this. But yeah, it's already loaded, so that part is awesome. So now I got a spare. So here's the debris guard. Pretty self-explanatory. You don't even really need to look at the manual for this part. You got 2 holes here, 2 holes here, 2 screws here, and this is just gonna slide in like that. even with the device folded up, you can see they've designed it here so that it fits nicely against the body. So we're gonna screw this in and then we'll go on to the handle. So that's it, just 2 screws holding this on. Nice sturdy plastic. All right, there's the debris guard all set. Looks good. So before we get to attaching the handle, I was going to extend it and might as well show you how this latch works. It's really super easy. So when the unit is put together like this comes over, the hook's right there, and then you push this down. This little knob right here is a safety. It's a spring-loaded safety, so this thing will not release unless you push this forward and then pop it up. So you're not going to have any accidents while you're out in the lawn. Just slap this down, push that down, you're all set. Otherwise, you can fold it up like I mentioned earlier. It's going to fold to a almost perfectly half position, so it'll reduce your footprint by about 40% for easy storage. So the handle that they give you is going to go right above the control switch here and just below where the locking mechanism is for storing the thing. So right in this little area, the handle base is going to go underneath and fit like that. And the handle itself is going to go up here like that. And they give you 4 hex head screws that look like this. And they're obviously going to go in these 4 holes. They include the tool to tighten them. So we're going to get that tightened up in just 1 second. Go. Just get these 4 screws tightened. And assembly on this little guy will be complete. Not super easy with one hand, but it's not difficult either. There we go. Perfect. So basically that's it. Just the string debris guard there attaches with 2 Phillips screws, and this with 4 hex head screws, tool provided. And we already showed you the locking mechanism here, real easy to do. All 4 of these in this new lineup come with 2 speeds. The switch for that is right here. Low is towards the bottom of the unit. High is right there. And then it's got a variable speed trigger right down here. So this is the release for that trigger. So when you're ready to go, you just hold this in, pull the trigger, and you're ready to start trimming. At the bottom of the unit is the battery housing, of course, and the battery's got a very minimal charge. So the first thing you want to do is plug this little guy in, and this is going to need a nice charge before you're ready to go. It's a 5 amp hour battery. Of course, like all Dewalt batteries, you've got a button right here so you can test it. And this should be just giving out 1 bar right now, so yeah, it's low. It needs to be charged first to get a full operating time out of it, but we'll give it a go as soon as it's charged up and ready. Also of note here is if you look at this housing, when you look at the battery, this was designed intentionally. It gives you some extra room here, so when they come out with a future line of high capacity batteries, it's going to fit no problem. but these are all typical batteries of the 20 volt max system that's currently out. So these same batteries will work with your newer Dewalt hand tools that use the 20 volt max system. Looking pretty cool. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.